Why I want the library to be open. For one,
there's not enough time because we work and we also are athletes.
I wish I could have some library tonight, but there's not really much I could do because they close at night.
After 9 o'clock, unfortunately, I have to do my studying on the bus on the way home.
We have to find like cafes that might be open.
And the only issue is that safety. I've tried to study at McDonald's before, and you can't really study because you can't even leave your things.
I don't want to leave campus because if I leave campus, I'm not going to get my work done.
Because, well, for me, it's like really hard to study at home. My little nephews, there's a lot of noise, so it's really hard for me to concentrate.
And like I put on my pajamas and I get all comfy and I start to get even more tired because I'm just like, oh, I just want to go to bed. And I see my bed, I'm like, it's right there, I just want to go to bed. But I can't because, you know, I have to finish my homework. It's just a vicious cycle of self-torture.
You know, my kids are running around and, you know, Mama, I want this, I want that. So for me to be able to concentrate 100%,
a lot of my cousins, they come over most of the time, and my brothers, siblings, so they're always making noise.
I don't have a computer at home, fortunately, so this is the only place I have access to.
I have nowhere to really go do my assignments.
Because during the day is when I have my classes. You know, I'm also active in school. You know, got clubs, academic programs. I have to meet with counselors, meet with advisors.
I started off with 23, but since due to the lack of library hours being available, I had to drop 6 of my unit.
It really is a convenience to me because I have so much other things going on in the day that, you know, I don't have time to make a set schedule sometimes. You know, my son has his own school, you know, sometimes he gets hurt or anything, you know, I need to help him. I'm busy with that.
Quite frankly, I'm a really bad studier. I'm part of the DSPNS program for a reason, because I'm bad at studying.
I think the school needs to make more of an effort to address issues of inequality. I think that we have more non-traditional students. We have a lot of students that work and have families, so we need to make accessible the same resources for non-traditional students.
E.L.A.C's mission statement is about student success. So it should, and it says all student success. So if I'm a night student, all students considering me, it should be open to me. Like, think about your goals, your mission statement, you know, if anything, it should be changed.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks that those services are not available to me. I mean, even though I am paying because I'm an AB 540 student, so I'm actually coming out of my pocket.
The library is here for the betterment of the students that are on campus. So if we don't have access to it, we can't exactly better ourselves.
If anything, I should get some type of discount for being a night student and not having those type of services available for me because I'm, as a night student, I'm the one always getting inconvenienced.
My economy makes me be a night student because I have to work sometimes during the day.
I wish I was rich and I wish I didn't have to work, but unfortunately the reality is I have to work and I can't quit my job and come to school all the time.
Sometimes these situations I don't have control over, it just happens like that.
You have to realize that people come to school at night too, it's not just during the day. And you know, it's not really fair.
It shouldn't be based because it's a community college.
And they even kick you out way earlier than they should. They're like kicking you out like what, 20 minutes before it's even closed?
I didn't even get my essay done.
If you have any materials to check out, please check them out now. The circulation desk will be closing.
So you think I could get an essay done, like, how long were we talking, like 2 minutes? Yeah, 2 minutes. You think I could get an essay done in 2 minutes?
They should take this as an investment.
If you're gonna have class that ends at 10, then you should have the library like at least stay open a little bit more past that.
And I believe when a campus can invest in their students, that really shows them and even motivates them to pursue their higher education. So I even think extending this, whether it's 2, 3, 4 hours, really speaks volume to the students of how much this campus actually cares about their lives.
Can't put a price on education.
A lot of people see E.L.A.C like as a joke, but stuff like this shows like E.L.A.C students care of like where they're going in their future.
When I first came here, it was the saying going around where it was start at E.L.A.C, go anywhere. So why impede students from that?
I feel that as president of E.L.A.C, it's kind of your duty to make sure that we have the best quality services at this school, and that includes library hours.
Your job is to educate me and make sure I get an education so I can make you look better. And if they don't give me education, then I'm like, then what am I doing here? Then what am I paying for?
Man, keep that library open, man. I'm sick of that, man.
Yeah,
come on, keep it. Enough of this stuff. Keep that open, man.
Just put yourselves in our shoes. You know, how was it when you were going to school?